Good evening traders and welcome back to Trades FX. It is Monday the 29th of July 2024 and the time has just turned 9 minutes to 11 PM UK time. Traders, welcome back to the first day of the end of the first day of the first new trading week. Hope you're all great, had a great weekend and ready to get back down to it. Now traders, just a potential trade and the story about this trade really is how you can potentially trade one pair, okay? And how you can add to your positions if you've already got a live trade in a pair to maximize profits, to increase your profits. So let's just see what I'm talking about here on this Monday, late in the evening, and something that I've just spotted. So I'm here on the daily chart of the US dollar Swiss franc, and you've already seen all of the videos I've shot in this series. You've watched me take winners. You've watched me take losers. You've watched me make some pips on half of the position, some pips on the full position. It's been an epic sequence of videos, and we're still in this one pair, okay, trading, looking again to get into a position. Now you can see currently, okay, if you look just over here, let's move that this way. Okay, so what you can see here is this, I'm currently 159 pips up in this trade. Now, I can't lose in this trade. Let's fatten this up so you can see that's better. I can't actually lose in this trade, all right? I've been in since up here. Okay, price is now down here. I've shot some videos of how I could have entered before another position, okay? And I didn't take that trade because I was overexposed in the market. Some of those trades are now closed out. So that's freed me up a little to look at a potential entry to this. Now, what am I talking about here? What do I mean? Well, I've got 159 pips I'm in profit. I've taken some pips off of the table. My stop is at break even or just below. I cannot lose. Whatever happens at the moment anyway, I've got no risk in this market. So there's no harm in me looking at further opportunity to add potential profit into this trade. So let me just talk to you about what I'm talking about. Now, if you remember, okay, I'm bearish the US dollar, okay? I'm bullish the Swiss franc, I'm bearish the US dollar. So for a while now, I've been wanting this pair to push down from up here. And boy, has it done so. We've had the odd correction, and that was the place where I talk about that we could have sold previously, okay? And we've had another correction, or we're in the middle of another correction here. And it's this correction that I want to bring your attention to, guys. This little leg in here, from here up to where we are now, is the area that I want to bring your attention to, okay? And I believe there's an opportunity here to maybe add to our position to continue the move on down, if price goes down, that is. Remember, there's no absolutes in this market. It's just a thought that I have, and I'm playing the probabilities here. Now, remember, I'm bearish the sentiment. Now, from a technical standpoint, the other thing that gives me hope that this may push down is if you see this white line here, which I identified before, as a level that I would be looking or hoping for price to break, to look forward to maybe lower prices, you can see that in this big red bar here, let's get an arrow, in this big red bar here, you can see that price has broken that low, okay? Not only did it break that low, for a full day, it closed below that low. Now that to me is significant because that's what I was looking for in the hope that price would continue lower. Because we've broken that low and had a rotation, I'm more confident, nothing's absolute, but I'm more confident that price is going to continue. So what that means is now is that I have an opportunity, if there's some kind of a retracement, guys, to maybe get short another position. And this is where we are now. So what I want to do now is I want to go down the time frame. I've given you some background. I want to now go down the time frame. I want to show you why I'm now looking for an area to potentially get short. I want to go down to let's go down to the 4-hour chart first of all. Okay, so this is the 4-hour chart. And now you can see even closer what I'm talking about when I mention about breaks of structure. Here's the structure here. Here's that support. And price has pushed through that, and now we're correcting back up into this level. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, you will know I try not to trade in vacuum. By a vacuum, I mean I always try and trade around support and resistance, around supply and demand. I always try and trade around those areas. And as you can see at the moment, I don't really have a lot to play with. Now, the first sort of support and resistance that I do see, or what is here, okay, is this level here. Let me just draw a box in there. Let me just pull it across. Okay. So that is the first, this here, this little shelf under here, is the first level of support and resistance that I can see. And as you can see, price has pushed up. We've tapped it, okay, and we've had a little bit of reaction. But that's not actually enough for me, guys. It's not enough for me. It's where I'm potentially looking to sell, but I need confluence. And by confluence, I need more things lining up at this level other than support and resistance to give me confidence in this level. All right, so let's just move this box out of the way for a moment, and let me just tell you the other things that I've seen that give me confidence that we could be onto something here. Now, if you know anything about harmonics, you will know that markets move harmonically quite a lot of the time. Not 100% of the time, but when you do see harmonics, you need to sit up and take notice. Now, by harmonics, what I mean is, if I grab this line and I go from this low up to this high, okay, you will see there that we have a leg, a correction of this down move here, and it's a leg. But if I clone this this leg here, and all I've done is made an exact copy of this leg here, look at what happens, traders. Okay, so I've just placed this harmonic move of this correction across here, and look at this. So where that places us is just above the area where we're sat right now. Okay, food for thought. Okay, food for thought. And the reason I use harmonics sometimes is prices can and tend to reverse around harmonic levels. What else is there, traders? Well, if I grab a fib retracement and I go from this high to this low, look at that, traders. Now, can you see we've got 67.8 fib retracement. We've got our shelf here. Can you see this blue line here, this shelf? Okay, from previous. And look at where the harmonic move pushes right up to, right in that zone above the market. Now, price is here at 61.8 at the moment, but 61.8 has only tapped this level of support, over here. Let's get rid of some of this because it's starting to look a bit messy. 61.8 has only tapped it. So I kind of like this level up in here. Is there anything else? What if I grab a fib extension and I go from the low to this high here and back down to this low? Again, a little zone in there in the 1618, isn't there? It's really looking quite good for this level up here. Let's go down to the hourly chart and let's have a closer look at what's going on here. All right, so this is our level. This is, let me just pop back in this box now, just to give myself some more context of what's going on. Okay, bit messy, I know, but it'll all make sense. So the reality of this trade is what I'm looking for is I'm not happy with where we are at the moment. I don't think this is a level that could push down, although you see it pushing down now. And I think that selling that's going on there, if that's what this is actually the reaction to this 61.8, this level of support, or now turning into resistance above the market. But I'm not going to be fooled by this, guys. My best level is up here, right up here. Not necessarily up here, but in this zone. Let's make it a zone. Let's make it a zone. Let me grab another box here. Okay. Actually, it doesn't need to be a zone, does it? Because we have this level here, and actually let's just reverse that and make that the zone. That's better. So if you see what I just did there, traders, I made this, the end of this equal this harmonic move, okay, and I took the zone that was just at the bottom here and pushed it up and made that the high level. So this is now my area. This is now my area to sell in if price gets there, okay? I've got everything in place here to add to this position. Now, if you remember anything about TradingView, is that I cannot add to an already live position without losing the current live position. There's been so many videos in this sequence that I don't want to lose it. So it's just going to be a case of me making a tag here. I'm just going to have to tag, put a label in what I'm looking to do, and that's going to be it. So what am I looking for? I'm looking to enter if price gets into this zone. So what does that leave me as risk? Well, let's just have a look. If I go here, and if I push that up, and this is the high here, sorry, let me just do that again. This here, this area here, is the high that I'm going to hide my stop in behind, all right? So if I've taken from here, and I'll go just above this high, let's call it 65 pips, 66 pips. This is where I'm going to place my stop loss. So what does that mean as far as potential profit is concerned? Let me just grab this actually, because this is a great tool to use. If I put my my position here, that's going to be my entry. Close that down. That's going to be my potential stop, just there. Okay, 68 pips as far as that's concerned. But if we come all the way down to the current target that I've got there, that will add, let's pull this to the left, that will add another 158 pips to this already current trade. And if I lose, it'll be 68 pips. Traders, again, you have to work out the odds, you have to make a look at what's in your favor, and then you have to play it. So this is going to be the limit order that I'm going to set up in my live account. Can't do it here because I said I will lose this trade. So let's get this on the table. And let's get it set up now. Where are those labels? Let me find those labels. That's not them. I think it's in here. Here we go. Price label. All right. So let's have a look at this. Now, entry. Entry, as you can see, the entry there is, where's the entry? Yeah, 88809. So if I just pop that on there, yeah, if I just pop that on there, 88805, oops, didn't mean to duplicate that. Let's get rid of that. Remove, double click on that. Sorry about how messy it is, traders, but you'll see. So 88809, that's going to be my entry. Let's lock that in. Lock. That's entry. My stop loss is up here. Let's grab another label. Bam. My stop loss is at 89418. Let's just drop that in there and let's double click on it and let's bring that down to 89418. That's my stop loss. Remember, I'm going to bring this to here. Can I change the color of this? Let me just have a look. I'm not going to mess about with it. Okay, that's my stop loss. Let's lock that in. Okay, and I already have my profit down here, my profit target. So 158 pips, traders. This is what we're aiming for in this second part of the position. Let's get rid of that now. So all I really need to do, let's also get rid of this. Let's get rid of a lot of stuff here actually. Now we've got this set. That's better. So all I really need to do now is set an alert just above here. And if price crosses up through that line, all that would mean is short position on triggered. And I'll shoot another video. Sorry about the spelling, traders. This is what happens when you're starting to get tired. All right, so there's my alert just set in the market. There's my stop loss up here. and there's the already made profit target. So it literally now is a case of waiting to set this up. I'm going to go away now and set this up in my live account. So traders, remember everything that's gone on with this potential trade. If this happens, if I'm able to get this will be a phenomenal, oopsie daisy. This will be a phenomenal video. Hang on a sec, what's going on here? That's what I was trying to do. This will be a phenomenal video. Traders, thanks for sitting in with me. Trade your plan, stick to your plan, improve your plan, traders. I'll catch you soon. Take care, traders.